ladies and gentlemen, 2020 is back. But no, don't worry. You don't have to worry about COVID, okay? You can still go outside and get your Galaxy gas, okay? It's because Jaystation is back on YouTube, okay? Now, if you don't know who Jaystation is, he's basically one of those 3 a.m. YouTubers who would say, like, you know, I ordered, I don't know, Pokemon cards at 3 a.m. and they arrived and killed me, right? Like, stuff like that. But he got a lot of backlash because he would make some controversial videos. Like, he made one on Etika, who was a YouTuber who tragically took his own life. And essentially, after that situation, he got a lot of backlash, and a lot of it spread to his girlfriend, who would make videos with, and then the girlfriend basically made up allegations about him. But yeah, man, it was just a whole thing, and he basically got banned off of YouTube. But he's back now. I was randomly at work thinking about him, like, yo, I'm gonna go search up his channel, and he uploaded a video about a couple months ago. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Jaystation's doing. Is he still pumping out the same slop? It's probably pretty likely.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jason Etier.
Sorry to cut the video so soon, but geez, Jaystation coming back with the spirit of fucking Canada was not on my 2026 bingo card, okay? This guy's coming back with the Ontario flag in the background with a full kitted out beard and mustache looking like a goddamn lumberjack with that nice ass hunting uniform. I don't know, just did not expect that, but let's go ahead and continue the video.
But you might know me as Jaystation. I had a YouTube channel with over 6 million subscribers. I was doing videos like calling haunted numbers at 3 a.m., playing Ouija boards and getting possessed by evil spirits. I even brought back to life my friend's dog.
It's gonna give him tricks, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it out. Okay. We're gonna see if he's gonna come. Okay. Baxter! Baxter! Come here, boy! Here, bud. Don't bite me again! Yeah, don't bite me, Baxter! Oh my god, guys!
Oh my god!
Sit, Baxter!
Bro, I actually love how within literally the first 10 seconds of his, you know, coming back speech and, like, you know, apologizing speech, that it just shows him doing more of what he got banned for and what everyone hated him for, which was this, you know, fake, you know, guys, just a newsflash, okay, it's all fake. Bringing back his dog at, whatever, 3 a.m., right? I love how that's just like, if I was gonna make this sort of apology video, right, I wouldn't throw that in the first 10 seconds, okay? It would just kind of be me being real. I don't really know why he made this decision. It's so odd that, like, you know, you're gonna put this clip of you with obviously a fake dog reviving it. Like what? Like, what are you doing, Jaystation?
And as dumb as all that sounds, life was pretty good. I had a girlfriend at the time that I really liked. I had friends and people around me that I really liked. I got to do interesting things all the time, travel all through America, travel around Canada where I'm from, until one day I was banned. No strikes, no warnings, banned. Now, I still don't know the actual reason I was banned. You know, Google or YouTube is very hard to get a hold of. I don't even think big people that you would think that has a direct contact with YouTube, they probably don't.
Now, you know what? This is actually a very, very fair point that he brought up, because unless you're like Mr. Beast, right, then you really do not have any contact with YouTube, okay? If you get banned, this is one of my biggest fears. Like, if you get banned for something, for some sort of false flagging or something, you're absolutely cooked, okay, as a small creator. Unless you have a bigger creator that reaches out for you, there's no way you're going to be able to get your channel back, which sucks, right? And I've seen a bunch of other people complain about it. This is a legitimate concern, and it's unfortunate that he had to go through this. I actually do feel bad for him, but yeah.
But considering this has been 4 years ago, I've been thinking about this for a very long time, and I've boiled this all down to 2 main reasons that caused me to get banned on YouTube. Now, I'm going to address both of them right here, not to rehash and bring up old controversies, but just to be upfront about it. So really, YouTube and you guys, the audience, the people, do I deserve to be banned for life? Do I deserve to be banned forever? Or do I deserve another chance? Before we go any further, I just want to take some time right now to kind of answer to anyone who wants to know what it's like to be banned from YouTube. Like, if you are a creator, a big creator, and you rely on YouTube as your primary source of income, how much and how severely this will change your freaking life. You might think that you're good, like you've saved up millions of dollars, you've had a good career. I'm telling you, this will affect you. Like, it forces you to face the music and really think about what you did.
Wow, guys, it's almost like Jaystation's learning what consequences are for the first time. It's actually so cute. It's literally just him explaining what consequences are. Like, yeah, Jaystation, I know. If you do something bad and you can have your entire livelihood taken away. It's just like a regular job, bro. If you're fired, you're cooked. And a regular job does not pay as much as YouTube. Like, you had 6 million subscribers. I'm sure he was making pretty good money, right? You're cooked, right? If you get your channel banned. So like, he's kind of stating the obvious here, but I understand what he's saying. But like, it's just so funny to listen to Jaystation put the pieces together in his mind that, yeah, you know what? If I do something wrong and I get banned, I have to go get a regular job and become, you know, the spirit of fucking Canada.
Because your life in physical life, in real life, is going to change. And that's what happened to me. It was on my 30th birthday when I was demonetized by YouTube. I am now 35. Like, this is a long time ago, and my life has changed greatly. For example, I live in a small town in the mountains in Canada. As soon as I was banned on YouTube, I said, I don't want to go to Twitch. I don't want to do Kick. I don't want to do Rumble.
Oh my god, I could only imagine Jaystation on Rumble, just how filthy that would be. It would be like, you know, disturbing a homeless person at 3 a.m. or something like that. It would be absolutely despicable, but I'm happy that, you know, he decided to become true North Strong and friggin' free, you know? Like, this guy is living the life out in Alberta. I know it's really nice out there.
Oh, man.
I don't want to do, I just want to do YouTube or nothing. That's what I want to do. YouTube or nothing. So YouTube's banned, and I'm not going to try. I don't really care. I have been living a regular, normal, every day. I'm with the regular, common people every single day of my life for the last 4 years. I have been just regular person. Like, I'm not doing social media, nothing like that. I completely respected YouTube's decision and moved on. But at the time where I was demonetized, I had over $1 million in the bank. I was like, I'll be good, I'll be fine. But then I get a tax bill. That's half of it gone. All right, then I gotta rent a place to live for a year, and that's like 75 grand or 100 grand or whatever. And that goes quick. All that money goes quick. You have obligations and cars that you got, and you have to maintain them. And at first you live in denial, really. Like, you're going to be okay. You'll be able to figure it out, but maybe you won't. And, you know, I just went with I'm just going to go back to the real world. That's my choice and what I decided to do.
I love how he describes the real world. Like, he calls them like other people. Like, a social media influencers are whole different people, right? Which they actually are. He's actually right in this regard, where he's like, you know, I'm with the common people, the everyday people, right? And then social media influencers are just like this scum at the bottom of the earth that we just have to dig up, right? It's actually so funny. And it's funny how he's going through like a whole like crisis, and he gives us this whole like lore, man. Like, he's like, he had $1 million in the blank. Only him would be flexing that in his coming back video. But like, I understand his point. His point is that, like, you know, he thought he was gonna be fine. He thought he'd be able to just like shake it off, but no, he had to come to terms that he might not be able to be an influencer anymore, which for a guy like Jaystation, that is like suicide pretty much.
To do. Could I have done Twitch? Or I could have done that. I'm not banned on Twitch. I'm not banned on Instagram. Not banned on X. Not banned on Facebook. Not banned on Rumble.
I'm a live streamer. These cameras don't turn off. They're live 24/7. I am the most viral man in the world right now after Andrew Tate. Okay? And what happened? I said grab my security 20 minutes ago! You guys are literally dumb as fuck. Oh, hey, record this. Security! Come in here now! My life is in danger and you arrest a Palestinian Muslim who's viral? Are y'all dumb or are you stupid? Do you like your job? You're fucked! Hey!
Bro, what purpose does this have in the video? Okay, like Jaystation, why would you just randomly throw this clip? It's even longer too. I'm not gonna play the whole thing of just Fuzi crashing out. I guess it's to show that like he didn't want to become a degenerate kick streamer or whatever, which is like, to be fair, but like I don't know why you had to play. Dude, this thing is long. It's like a minute long of FusiTube crashing out and having a whole mental breakdown. He did not need to throw this in there. I love it. Like, this video is actually so random. I swear to God, there's gonna be a video of like 2 girls, 1 cup or something in the middle of this. Like, I swear to God, like, it's cooked. Okay, absolutely cooked. Later on, he even has like a video of Get Out, which I'm not gonna play, like from the movie. this video is just all over the place, but yeah, like, good for you, Jaystation. You stuck to your guns, and you know, you took it like a man, and you went and got a real job. I'm actually proud of you. I didn't know that that's how this video was going to go so far.
Years deep into it right now, I'm fully committed to the other path, not YouTube. I am fully committed to real life. So it was strange because on October 5th, I got a call from someone and she told me, hey, I should go back on YouTube. And I said, what do you mean? I'm banned. I can't go to YouTube. And she says, check out this article. And it's from a mainstream, it's a real article. YouTube has a pilot program for banned creators, but there's a major problem. Now, I didn't have intention on going back to YouTube. I've completely moved on from this whole entire thing. But I was thinking, this is great. I mean, I might want to do a vlog in the future, or a finance channel, or maybe a animation channel, or I might want to make short films or do like videos, like Jubilee makes, or...
Oh my, man, I would love a finance channel by Jaystation. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. It's like summoning my budgets at 3 a.m. or I ordered a financial planner from the dark web. Like, bro, I couldn't imagine. I actually could not imagine. But if he does come back to YouTube, which we'll see in a sec what he's actually doing now, I would have wished it would have been more like this type of stuff.
And now, since you know the complete context of what's going on in my life, where have I been for the last 4 or 5 years, let's get into the first reason why I think YouTube banned me. So the first reason that I think YouTube banned me was for a video that I did faking my girlfriend's death. Now, like I said, I was always calling scary numbers at 3 a.m. or calling haunted numbers, contacting spirits on the Ouija board. This is what I did. This is just the stuff I did. Ghost videos. I was bringing back animals from the dead. One time we went to an abandoned building and put gravestones in the backyard. We like placed them down, and I got my friend to, I buried my friend with his arm out, and I was going to place the Ouija board on the gravestone. And as soon as we talked to the creature, my friend was going to stick out his hand, and he would chase me as a zombie through the abandoned building. Like, I did stuff like this all the time. This is clearly not real, guys. It's not real, okay? It's not real.
What? There's no way. There's actually no way that it's not real. Oh my goodness. There's actually no way that he just admitted that it's not real. That was also not on my bingo card. There's no way that he said it wasn't real. I don't know. I just was not expecting that. I thought he was just going to double down that it was all real. But you know what, man? That's actually crazy. You guys are meaning to tell me that him reviving a dead rapper at 3 a.m., him seeing Jesus at 3 a.m., that's not real? And you recorded it on video? You're meaning to tell me that Freddy Fazbear did not come out of the pizzeria and come specifically up to his Airbnb room? I don't even know what to say.
I made it too realistic. And as soon as I post the first video where she died, it went viral for negative reasons, and I was not able to do anything about it. I could not control the narrative. I messed up, and I made a mistake, and it was negative. And I'm not saying what I did was right or anything, but I'm just trying to explain to you why I did it. I just didn't wake up one day and say, I'm gonna fake death and make controversy like this. This is not my intention. This was not my intention to do. This would have all made sense because we did film the next video using the Ouija board, talking to her. But this controversy of faking my girlfriend's death was very big, and it had real life consequences. People were harassing my, at the time, girlfriends, family, businesses, and eventually this caused us to break up. This brings us to the second reason why I think I might have been banned from YouTube, falling under somewhere like off-platform behavior, off-platform actions, or something that you do off of YouTube that is not good. And what was that reason? Was because I got charged for assault with a weapon during our breakup.
What's going on, you guys? I'm going to be assaulting my girl with a weapon at 3 a.m. It's actually cooked. Okay, so like the first reason for why he was banned, I'm happy that he didn't I'm happy that he's back, because the first reason is kind of bogus. Like, I understand like with the controversy of faking his girlfriend's death, but it is clearly fake. Like, there's no way that the YouTube didn't know that. And I think people just wanted to get him banned, which is like fair enough for like the Etika situation. If he should have been banned, it should have been for the Etika stuff. It should not have been for the girlfriend's death thing. But we're gonna go ahead and see now, to go ahead and see if this guy will be released from jail at 3 a.m. or if he should stay in there.
Now, did I assault anybody with a weapon? No. Like, this sounds like crazy. It makes me sound like an actual lunatic. But in real life, I've never hit a woman in my life, ever. And this was during 2022, during COVID. So I'm going through the legal process and everything's super delayed and I cannot go to court. I'm trying to go to court and prove myself innocent. And eventually I did do that. I'm going to tell you guys that. I beat these charges and I never hit or assaulted someone with a weapon in my life.
Now, I actually went ahead and tried to look up whether or not this is true, okay? Because this is wild, right? These accusations, and I looked it up. I couldn't find anything, man. I really did try to search for this. Ontario keeps their court records like on lockdown, and there's no media about it. So I really don't know if this is true, what he's saying, that the charges were dropped. We're just gonna have to go ahead and take his word on it. I'm guessing they would be, because otherwise he'd probably be in jail or something like that, right? Like, I'm sure that it would have came out that he actually was a beater. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take his word for it. But yeah, man, it's absolutely wild. Like, he maybe should have shown some evidence of that they were dropped, but I guess he didn't. So I really don't know what to say about this. I really tried to look though. But yeah, man, that's wild. Like, it's wild that's why he was taken down. Like, obviously he should be taken down. I think it should be taken very seriously. And to be honest, there's some inkling to me that believes that Jaystation probably could have been a woman beater, but like, I really don't know, to be honest.
And is that me accusing my ex-girlfriend of being a liar? No. And I'm going to explain to you how I even was charged with these things and why right now. During the breakup, my ex-girlfriend's mom told her to go to the police in Toronto and tell them that she's going to break up with me and she's going to go back to Ottawa now, which is hours away. And they don't want me to go to their house. That's all their mission was. They were just trying to explain to the police that they wanted to maybe ban me from going to their house or something like this. They just didn't want me showing up at their house, which I was never going to do. And I can't really blame them, but this went through their head. That's why they went to the police, not because I assaulted anyone. And during that conversation with the police, during the breakup, the police asked them, well, what has he done? Has he ever done anything to you? Has he ever been violent to you? And she's like, no, but one time he threw a phone. Did it hit you? No. Do you think he threw it at you? I don't know. Okay, that's assault with a weapon. I threw a phone at the girlfriend. That's the narrative. This is not true. I'm in a room next to her, 3-4 feet away. If I want to throw a phone at her and hit her, she would have been hit. And she wasn't hit. I didn't throw the phone at her. I threw the phone on the ground and I broke a phone. And I'm not saying breaking phones is good. All right, this is obviously not a good thing, but it's not illegal, is basically.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Jaystation is not a woman beater, but he is a phone beater, okay? That guy yeeted that phone across the room at her. I really don't know who to believe at this point. I wonder if Alexia is going to come out with her own video debunking this or saying it's true or false. But like, if you are, let's just say that she was just making this up just because her parents told her to get him away from her. Like, that is scummy. Those are just scummy allegations. You shouldn't be doing that. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. I feel like they're both to blame here. I feel like something more happened here that we just aren't being told. But to be honest, I really don't have the energy for that. But we're going to go ahead and skip through this video a little bit more.
Like, this was a miscommunication when she spoke to the police. Because in anything to do with girlfriend, boyfriend, it's not the partner who is laying the charges. It's the government, the police that are charging it. It's not up to my ex-girlfriend. She said something that made the police think, oh, we will lay a charge on that. But it was a miscommunication, guys. And the proof is she made videos with me after. Why would she do that? If If I'm assaulting her with weapons, that's crazy. She's not gonna be with me after that. Now she's a big YouTuber. Guys, I tried to help her. I showed her. Before she met me, she wanted nothing to do with YouTube. I showed her how to do it, the thumbnails. I helped her get where she is. She deserves all the credit on her own, what she's accomplished. But what I'm saying is I helped her and I guided her, I coached her to do YouTube, which is a generous and good thing. It's the opposite from someone who hates them or someone who's abusive. I'm not abusive. I tried to help her and she did. She has a good life on YouTube right now, a very good life. Like, I don't think I was net negative in any kind of off-platform.
Yeah, but Jaystation, you have to think about it, bro. She has a really good channel after she was with you. So that doesn't really mean anything that, like, yeah, sure, you coach her and stuff, but, like, it doesn't mean anything that you could have been abusive. You could have hit her once while you were teaching her all this stuff. And it seems like you're a little bit sad that she's doing well, but, or maybe you don't really care. Who really knows, to be honest. But I would probably feel bad about that. But, yeah, man, and if you're here to clear your name, I want to go ahead and see the type of content you're going to be producing. But let's go ahead and wrap this video up here.
For months, and then post a different kind of video, and then a different kind of video. And, I don't really plan on taking this seriously as, like, doing it daily, becoming a big name. I just want the ability to do it. I want the ability to create a show and make other people famous. I want to make the next stars. I want to help them. I want to make a creator house with a bunch of people, and I don't even want to be in it. I just want to be in charge of it. I want to help people do these things, put together shows. That's all I wanted to do. When I was a kid, I wanted to make movies. Movies are kind of dead now, and social media is kind of the equivalent of making a show in modern time. And that's all I want to do. That's really all I want to do. And hopefully, YouTube, you see this video, and I'm going to leave this up until I'm fully monetized.
Well, something that's interesting is the video's still up, and, like, there's tons of ads all over it. So I think he is monetized, but he just decided to keep the video up, I guess, for people like me. But that's crazy, bro. You heard it here first that Jaystation is going to be running, the Jaystation house. Imagine that. Imagine being in the Jaystation house. I do not know what you'd have to pay me in order to be in that thing, in order to associate myself with Jaystation. I don't even know if he did anything wrong. I still don't know. Like, it might be all of his ex-girlfriend, but it's hard to believe that, like, they had second channels together after the breakup or whatever, which makes me think that there's definitely more going on there than he's letting on. But in the end, do I think that Jaystation should be allowed back on YouTube? Yeah, I mean, honest, I have to say, yeah. Like he said, like, there's convicted felons, okay? There are people like Boogie2988 on this platform, okay? There's people like Logan Paul on this platform who literally filmed a dead person in the forest, right? Not that much better than Etika at 3 a.m., right? Like there's really genuinely, there's no reason he should still be banned. It definitely should not be a lifetime ban. He does have a point there, but let's go ahead and check out the type of content he's going to be producing now, because, he's supposed to be doing vlogs, and he's not going to be taking it seriously. He's going to be doing it for himself. So let's go ahead and check out this content.
You guys might know that hundreds of people go missing in national parks or forests every year. A lot of those missing cases are pretty strange, but some of those cases are so mysterious that it leaves people with no other option but to believe in the paranormal.
You might not see me post ever again. My videos weren't fake.
Those were some of the last words of Andrew Dawson, known as Handicapped on TikTok, before vanishing from the internet and later from life itself. Andrew was an ordinary Canadian, sharing clips of his truck, his dog, and walks through nature. But in April of 2022, everything changed. While driving through Jasper National Park, he captured something on camera.
Now, to be honest, this content is actually very respectable. So let's go ahead and check out, what's he actually uploading recently, okay? Let's go ahead and click through his little channel here. Dude, you can see such a drastic difference in the starting content that he was doing compared to the beginning. Like, look, so you have, like, all these, like, mysterious videos, 5 mysterious, like, people that went missing, which is actually interesting stuff, like real videos that he's making. I'm sure he's proud of these. But then, as you can see, the views start coming in for those 3 a.m. challenges, and he's back to doing what he was doing before. Okay, and again, he can upload what he wants. Realistically, who cares? But like, you could just see his slip back into his old ways. Was Jason really any different from how he was 5 years ago? I don't know. Let's go ahead and check out.
333 right now, guy. Hey, Tails, I'm taking that as a sign you won out. Oh my god. How'd the radio do this? What the frick? How do I turn this off, guys? You hear this? What the freak? Snooze? What the frig? Stop that! Tails, make it stop! It stopped. It stopped. I am freaking terrified right now. Okay, what?
You know what, guys? He just couldn't help it. Okay, he just could not help himself but fall back into these videos. Okay, but that goes ahead and wraps it up here. This video is long enough. It's like 25 minutes long. Okay, that's about it for the video, guys. I'll go ahead and catch you guys in that next one. Peace out, and do not end up like Jaystation.